We'll open this meeting of the Fayette County Board of Commissioners and start with the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We are going to be one short of the commissioner this morning. Frank Jackson's grandson was operated on. We hope he's doing well. We have the minutes of the preceding meeting. Is there any additions or corrections? If none, I need a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Been moved. I'll second it. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Meeting for the minutes are approved. Department head reports. Mr. Haviland.
Good morning.
Morning.
We've been pretty busy just Berman Road. We've been trying to get some of the water off the roads, getting ready for the winter months. We've been working up in Zane's area, up around Bentonville, Berman on gravel roads up there, and trying to put more gravel back on them just to get them ready for the winter. And we've been trimming trees. That's mainly what we've been doing. You can't do a lot when it's froze like this, but we've been pretty lucky being able to get the berm off the side of the roads because the road's been froze, but the berm hasn't, so it makes it easier to do.
Good.
But that's all I have.
Okay. You have any questions for Jay?
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay. Bill Gray?
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Only have one thing. With firing the boilers up this year, the boilers in the annex, I've got 2 low water cutoffs on the old boiler, one on the old and one on the new, or newer, it's not new. They're not working. So I've got a quote to get them repaired, replaced. I'll let you guys look at it. I didn't have time to make a copy of it.
One quote's all we got?
I'm sorry?
One quote's all we got?
Yeah,
That's all we can get?
yeah.
It's 1,700 and,
And that's to replace them both.
So that's times 2?
Yeah.
huh?
No. That's for both.
That's the
Yeah.
total bill?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's for both boilers. They gotta both be drained down and he's replacing them, fired back up. But that one boiler at the annex is just, it's an antique, so.
And we can't get any other quotes, Bill?
I'll try if you want me to try.
I mean, how imperative is this a,
Well, it's important because if you lose water pressure and the pressure goes down, the boilers will sit there.
I mean, can it go till the 1st of December?
Unless we get a real cold snap. The boilers run it down. And that's something that you can't watch.
I mean, we really would like to have more than one
Okay.
quote on
Yeah,
this stuff.
that's fine, and I'll see what I can do.
Well, the other thing is if you get the others, if you get 2 more, can we just go ahead and, I mean, somehow
We'll have to advertise for it that way.
get this done before our next meeting?
Bill, we are going to have a special meeting.
I'm sorry.
We are going to have to have a special meeting on our health insurance next week. If you get some more quotes, we could act on it at that meeting.
Okay, that's fine. What day?
We haven't said it yet, but
Oh, you haven't said it yet? Okay, well, I'll get with Debbie.
probably the 26th.
Next week, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it'd be next-
That's fine.
It'd be next week.
okay, I'll work on that and get you, see if I can get some.
We just, we made it a policy where.
Sure, I understand,
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
Okay.
Thanks, Bill.
IT Director, Ben?
Morning.
Morning.
The security cameras continue to go up. We did find a gentleman to contract the wiring, so he'll continue that work even this evening. Hope to have all of that completed by the end of this week. We do need your authorization to extend our purchasing authority with Verizon Wireless. It's an annual agreement that whenever we purchase something from them, we need this on file with them. It covers basically just extending an open account with us for a total of approximately $16,000, but that covers our monthly bills as well. So it's something that they just like to keep on file, to keep the accounts.
Okay. I don't have a problem, but we need a motion to approve that.
I'll entertain a motion to approve
You make
this.
a motion.
Make the motion. I'll make a motion to approve this for Verizon for $16,000 to keep it open for future use.
I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
The only other thing I have for you is we've been approached by a high schooler by the name of Branson Montgomery. He attends Community Christian School and then also participates at the Career Center here in town. He's approached us about an internship. I met with him last week. He is a very intelligent young man, knows what he's doing with computers. I would like to extend to him a internship for 6 to 10 hours a week to come in a few afternoons after his school day to give him some experience that'll lighten my load a little bit in the afternoons, let me catch up on paperwork, things like that. I think it's a win-win for everybody.
He would have time to do that in our normal business hours?
Yes, sir. He would. He's usually done around 3 o'clock, and most days I'm here till 5 anyway. So just 3 to 5, 3-4 times a week was what we discussed.
What
So
was his name?
Branson Montgomery.
Like I say, it looks like a win-win to me. We need the help around here, and it would help him in his endeavors. I don't know if we need a motion, we can just agree to do it. That sounds fine with me. If it
Sounds fine with
doesn't,
me.
same. It's a no-cost deal.
All right.
Uh-huh.
That's all I had for you, unless you had anything else.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you.
County Attorney? Chris?
First of all, the contract with Star Development regarding the housing grant is legally sound. Diana will be talking about that here in a bit. And at the next commissioners meeting, I'm going to have an ordinance to redraft the county council districts so they're in compliance with Indiana law. They're supposed to be within a 10% variance right now. We're not with that. I'm going to speak with Melinda to see exactly what she wants, because she's the one who will have to ultimately deal with the voting. I've got a copy of it. I just need to talk to her and make sure the one that I'm proposing will be what she wants.
Okay.
And it'll have to be signed off by you guys at the next meeting.
Okay.
And that's all I have.
Okay, and you're still working on the deal about the,
Right.
whether we can go back on the people that built this building.
Yeah. Can I speak to you after about that?
Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay. Council Representative Shirley, got anything for us this morning?
Nothing new this morning.
Okay. Mail, we have any mail?
I don't have, well, I guess, do we? Yeah.
Old business, and I don't see any of that on the agenda. New business. Dinah?
I came today to present the contract from Star Development for the grant services for the housing grant. Tomorrow evening at 5:30 at the Miller Center, I just want to announce so everyone knows we will be holding a workshop. Anyone interested, I encourage them to attend. We will outline the grant application for the residents at that time.
So that's for the people that might be using the service
Correct.
to be there.
Correct.
And what time is that going to be?
5:30
5:30.
at the Miller Center. So their contract, as Chris said, I've given everybody a copy. Does it look fine to everyone? They were our only applicant. Of course, they came with very good references.
They're the ones that have done this before for us, right?
Correct.
Right.
And they've done it for the city several times.
So So we need a motion to approve the contract for Star Development.
Correct.
I'll make a motion to approve the contract with Star Development.
All right.
Great, go ahead.
I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And I'll just leave the contract with you, Debbie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Diana? The mayor brought up that you're applying for a grant to get a sidewalk up to Walmart,
Yes, sir.
and you need a letter of support, is it, from the commissioners?
That would be very beneficial in our application. NDOT has changed their whole procedure for grant applications, and it was brought to our attention that that could be one of the possible things that we apply for. So we have 3 projects we'll be going in for, with that being one of them.
I think it's important we do that. You could drive up Western Avenue or State Road 1 by night, and all kind of people are walking up there, and it's a dangerous situation. I would propose that we draft a letter and sign it in support of
This is grant money, right?
it's grant money.
Correct.
Yeah.
NDOT, it does have an 80-20 match. The mayor seemed pretty confident that we wouldn't have any problem coming up with a 20% match on that. I don't know the figures. The engineer hasn't got with us to let us know what the cost is going to be yet. The easement is a little bit of an issue, so I haven't got a chance to look in to see if we do have the full easement up through there, but
But if not, we might be able to get one. I thought that was
Sounds just like
okay, so I would entertain a motion that the commissioners sign a letter of support for the grant.
So move.
And I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We'll write up a letter and sign it, and you
Thank
can
you.
send that in.
thank you.
Or if you want to write up the letter, that would be fine.
Okay, I can
Okay.
do that for you.
Okay.
Great,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Next item is a health insurance proposal. It's getting down to the deadline where we have to decide what we're going to do about our health insurance.
We do have a representative here from Consolidated Union, I see, who has presented a proposal, Eric Earl.
We actually were just stopping in. If you'd like, I could say a couple of things. I know we had a time set to meet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were just making our way. We actually were going down south to visit other clients. Thought we'd stop in.
Just stop by to say hello. Huh?
Yeah, just get a
That's
feel
fine.
for the great county of Fayette County. So that's essentially it. There's nothing that we have come here to say or propose quite yet. But if you do have any questions, I can answer at this time.
I really don't have any questions at this time. We'll take care of them next week. And
Good deal.
All right, thanks for
Okay.
stopping by.
so where I was heading with this, we need to set a date for a special meeting to accept somebody's proposal for health insurance for next year.
I'll
So
make it.
we would like to have that for the 26th.
Okay. I'll make a motion to have a special meeting on the 26th of November for health insurance proposals.
Okay, and possibly we'll talk about Bill's Gray's
Yeah.
Boiler.
Right.
bought it.
Make a decision.
We'll make the meeting, if he has it, we'll act on that too.
Right.
I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Meeting will be 9 o'clock, I guess, the 26th.
That sounds good.
Next item on the agenda is date for executive meetings, and what this is about, we have several appointments, annual appointments we make with department heads, and we want to have a meeting with some or all of these people to go over what's happened this year, what they see coming next year, and kind of get ready for our annual appointments at the first of the year. So we need to set a date for that. And probably, what was you thinking, the second,
The 2nd of December is a Monday.
is that a good date for you?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
That would be the second, and it might have to run into the third, we don't know how. We're gonna meet with these people individually.
I won't be here on the 3rd. I'll be in Indy.
Well, we'll do it the second, if we need more time, and we'll do it later.
The 3rd is our regular meeting, so.
Okay,
The 3rd would be our regular meeting, so.
and you're not gonna be
Is
here?
that the commissioners' conference?
Yeah. I'm not gonna miss a commissioners meeting, so
Yeah. So if you're here, so if you're gonna be here, then if we need to continue, we'll continue in the afternoon on the third.
okay.
So you made the motion for the second, and I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Now, the criteria for that would be to discuss job performance, would that be?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is an acceptable, Chris?
Just to discuss job performance
Right.
Yeah,
and
that's acceptable for executive
Job
session.
performance and what
hire,
what they're gonna do.
whether or not to hire.
Well, you
or-
wouldn't be making,
Well,
you
we're not
can't
gonna
make a
make that.
decision in executive session.
We want to discuss what they've done the past year and what the proposals are for the next year's business. Just to kind of have a meeting of our department heads, our annual appointments. Instead of just going in blind the first of the year and make appointments all down the line, have some basis for doing it.
Okay. I double check the open door policy.
Okay. Okay. Well, unless Chris finds some reason we can't do it, the 2nd of December we'll do this. The only other item I have on the agenda, the Historical Society is having some kind of a meeting on the 23rd this Saturday, and they want to use the courtroom as they have in the past, have the courtroom open for people to come and see the mural on the ceiling. And Dale Strong, one of the councilmen, is going to be here to let people in and out and kind of see that nobody, that everything's taken care of. I don't have a problem with it unless Zane does.
No.
So we'll just,
What is that?
the 23rd.
It's like what is it,
Saturday.
like an open house, or what is it?
The Historical
Courthouse.
Society is having something, and
Viewing.
as they usually do, they want to let people come over here and view the courtroom.
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't have you on the agenda. or
Yeah, you do,
Oh, do you?
right there.
I was penciled in.
Okay. Ms. Cocker.
Well, I want to start out by telling you how many flu shots and stuff we've been giving this month, because it kind of goes into a contract we need signed. We've done 410 infants. We've done 737 6 months and up. The infants are preservative-free. We've done 372 nasal sprays, but we're probably going to double that by the end of the week, because the nurses are going to the schools and giving it. And then the high dose is 65 and up, we've done 415 so far this year. We've been at Walmart, we've been at the Miller Center, we do them down at the office and so forth like that. So now we're asking for a signing of this TransAct provider agreement. It gives us the ability and opportunity to bill Medicaid for our infant shots. And then we can also bill some other commercial insurances that people have that we can't bill now, and they have to pay for it out of their pocket. Usually with this, there's always an administration fee that's attached to it, which brings in quite a bit of money. It does. And we do have an ongoing contract with TransAct right now to bill for Zostavax, the shingles vaccine. And we probably worked with Transact, I'm gonna guess 4 or 5 years. And it's a great program.
We're
It costs,
giving shingles vaccine?
I'm sorry.
We're giving shingles vaccine?
Oh, yeah, yeah, we give shingles vaccine.
It's kind of pricey, isn't it? Or-
Well, if you don't have Medicare Part D or a supplement insurance, it's $170. If you do, I've had people pay from $6.60 to $95. So, you know,
I think I
we
heard-
just have a little program that we look it up and,
Yeah, that 170, that's a pretty good
It
price.
is,
Because
it is.
I think I heard on the radio, I mean, it's typically like 250 or
oh,
somewhere in
yeah,
there.
right. That 170 is our cost,
Yeah.
plus a little bit of administration fee.
Yeah.
But,
Is this
uh,
called Transact?
Transact RX. So I have the contract here that needs to be signed. We'd like to get it going by mid-December, like to have it signed by mid-December if you're gonna look it over.
But it's
And,
it's just a continuation of what we've had, you say, right?
I'm sorry.
It's just a continuation of what we've had.
Actually, it is, only it's the private insurances and Medicaid. And it's just an extension of what we're doing
I
right
think you
now.
need to look it over, Chris.
Yeah, do you have it with your?
I do.
Let's let Chris look at it, when we take care of it at our December meeting.
Okay,
Is that
okay.
good? Is that
It's been a long, long process.
Right.
We've probably been at this 2 years or better, trying to get the credentialed and Medicaid. And once we get Medicaid going, it'll be a big boost for the department. So,
Okay.
so anyway, check with me on shingles vaccine.
I will.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hey, Terry,
Oh, yes.
do you have those numbers you read off that I can have to put in my minutes?
Yeah, you kind of have to add it because we're out and about. So
Okay,
just add to that and then to that.
okay, thank you.
Means you got a lot of money with it. Do we have any patrons' concerns? Anybody? If not, I need approval of the claims of the payroll.
Make a motion to approve the claims and payroll as they are.
I'll second. Been moved and seconded to approve the claims and the payroll. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. That's all I have on the agenda unless somebody has something they want to bring up. If not, I would entertain a motion we adjourn.
So moved.
Been moved, I'll second it. Been moved and seconded we adjourn the meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried, meeting adjourned.